Stillness in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Peace and power. Peace and power to the cosmic consciousness, family and soul tribe. Hope everybody feeling good for no reason at all. Operating, vibrating, radiating, emanating, giving and receiving in the truest rendition, which means version of your authentic self. I'm Saiwoo the God. It's an honor to be here. I am authentically me. We won't take long, but we're going to take as long as we need. If the whole world had to wait on you, will we move forward? My soul, myself, ask myself that question. My inner self, ask this external self that question. If the world had to wait on you, would it move forward? So I said, damn, I'm gonna ask the tribe that if I tap in tonight. So I made sure I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. It's been a long day. Full moon is a full moon, and all I had to do, I still take time, because I keep a pad with me wherever I go, on the job training all the time, and make sure I write certain things down that come to my mind, because you can't remember everything, you know. I ain't realized how much of a good habit. See, I thank COVID for a lot of things. COVID wasn't all bad, you hear me? I developed a lot of good habits, helpful habits, positive habits, healthful habits during COVID. You hear me? Most of all, I got real deep, close and personal with my shadow side. And one thing about knowing your shadow side is when you know your shadow side, your own shadow side, because it was easy to call everybody else out, especially when we ain't did the work on ourselves. And before shadow work became a word of popularity, of trending sensation, most of us didn't know what shadow work was, you know, unless you was in some type of self-help class. For whatever reason, you may have been ordered or have to go to a self-help class like anger management or AA or NA or something of that nature. And the only reason that I called those particulars out, because those are places that if you exercise the tools according to the curriculum and the philosophies that's applied when you find yourself in those type of places for whatever reason, people, places, or things, or addictions, then it can really be helpful to your personal journey and in your journey with interacting with others. Knowing your own shadow side will help you start being aware and seeing the shadow side in others. But don't react. Just observe. Just observe. And just observe. If you don't be triggered by what trigger others, you'll be all more the better. So we see the signs all the time. We see the signs through the whole process. And it's so funny when you think about the way that we be raised up from, babies to adulthood. And we taught the causes as well as the effects. So that's what I mean when I say, and that's what I mean when I say we see the signs, because we are taught the causes and we're taught the effects, even if we don't know it. But we see the signs through the whole process. And if you see the signs, because we're not babies no more, we're not children no more, and some of us have children, and some of our children have children, because who knows who's on the other side of this video. My point is, don't avoid them. Listen to your intuition. Don't keep using the same distractions to keep you distracted, which only keeps you running from your issues, running from your emotions, and ultimately running from yourself. Turn around and face it, because trust me when I say, you're not the only one who running from your pain, and you're not the only one who ever thought they could run from their pain. Ask me how I know. But that don't matter. The question is, ask me how I heal. You hear me? Love is kind. Love is patient. Love is power. And love is not a person. Yet, I am. So I said that to say, because the only way I'm going to be an example is be an example for those who I'm going to be an example to. So I said that to say, be kind enough to yourself to give yourself time and space to transform, to evolve, and to expand into the highest potential of your authentic self. Because the question still is, if the whole world had to wait on you, would it ever move forward? Would we ever move forward if we had to wait on you? Take a moment. But don't take too long. See, we all are like butterflies in different stages of our metamorphosis. I won't want the world to have to wait on me. You hear me? I won't want the world to suffer no more than we already suffer. I wouldn't want the world to suffer no more than it has already suffered. And I wouldn't want us to suffer once more, no more than we have to suffer. Love. You hear me? You gotta be in you. Today was a brand new opportunity. And I appreciate y'all for y'all fruit, because it's only a fruit of us. Everybody, in our soul tribe, it's only a fruit of us. And I see y'all and I feel y'all, even if you don't know it. But for those who keep coming back to get something, to grow and expand, today was a brand new opportunity. At an opportunity you didn't have yesterday. So I hope you're being grateful. I hope you're being thankful. There'll be a lot going on in the dark. And sometimes when we're in the dark, we're going to have to learn how to be thankful. And we're going to have to learn how to be grateful in the dark. So when we're in the light, it comes easy to do it all the time. But it'd be a lot going on in the dark. But I'm glad that's the first place I learned how to, that's the first place where I learned how to see. If we present today, and whenever you led to this video, ain't no telling what life done took you through to be here. Ain't no telling what you done been through to be here. And I don't mean here watching and listening to me via this video, but here, now, present, in your physical embodiment with a life stream running through it. You saw everything you needed to see. Or did you? And the reason I ask that, because I want to pose a question. How many of us ever been told you saw everything, you saw everything, but you ain't see that though? You heard everything else, but you ain't hear that though? Anybody ever heard that before? And I point that out because we as human beings, depending on what situation, circumstance, or condition is taking place, we'll get blind, we'll get amnesia, we'll get memory disorder, and all kind of pop-up diagnoses when the uncomfortable spotlight is on us. I get it. When the heat in our own kitchen, I get it. But it's called selective outrage. And with that being said, respect to Chris Rock, man. He handled that from beginning to end like a G. If you know, you know. If you ain't saw his comedy on Netflix, go check that out. Salute to Chris Rock. If the world had to wait on you, would it ever move forward or still be waiting? Still is in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Thanks for the like, share, subscribe, new subscribers, comments, donations, purchases. Keep your conscience in the cosmic nest. You hear me? Peace, family. Saiwoo.